balls. The pockets are not as friendly, so to speak. So it's a different ball game altogether, I guess. It would be
Well, you
different.
play different shots. I mean, the shots that we play in pool, they don't play in snooker. They don't. You don't play plant shots and bank shots. It's very rare that you do in our line.
True. We're good. We're good there. We're good there. All right, I think we're good. All right. So, good afternoon to everyone here, and we are back here at the Asia Pool Challenge Manila Leg 2025. This is the Great White Shark Cannon Dairy, and I'm with one of our guest commentators for today, Keith,
Yep.
hailing all the way from, well, started off in Manchester, but now pretty much Asian by lifestyle and everything. Correct?
Yeah, yeah. I originally moved to Bangkok and
Mm-hmm.
then to Singapore, then back to Thailand, and I'm currently in the Philippines. So.
Nice, nice. So how's it been so far adjusting? Because I'm sure the culture over in the UK is significantly different from what you've seen here in Asia. How's the adjustment been for you
I,
over that time?
I found it quite easy. I mean, first of all, I love hot weather. I like hot weather.
Of
So, so,
course, I
so
get
that
that.
that was a big plus straight away. I
Yes.
love like Thai food and a lot
Mm,
of the Asian culture. So there's a lot of it that I found easy. Obviously, there are differences, and sometimes it can be a bit difficult to understand the way people are thinking. But you
that's
soon
right.
you soon get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I know the weather there's notoriously rainy and very glum, so
Manchester just rains and rains and rains.
I hear it all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an in joke there, literally, that
Yeah,
the rain's got to be in the mention somewhere. I mean,
it,
that's
it,
why.
it doesn't. It's not heavy rain, and we don't get a lot of rainfall over the course of a year. But it's just drizzle constantly. Just so many days of glum,
Yeah, and of course
drab.
all the overcast skies
Yeah,
are like,
yeah.
it's like, can't we have a little sun in a little while,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, but Manchester, yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I mean, I actually have an uncle who I think was born in Southampton, I believe,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
he worked with the RAF for a while. He was with the RAF in GAN over in the Maldives,
nice.
and he was also working at Kiribati at Christmas Island at one point when before they became independent. So he was with the Christmas Island, and
Very nice.
so I said, yeah, lucky. And I believe he also has experience also working in countries like Saudi Arabia, like that. So he's pretty well traveled. So anyway, what we're looking at here is Ho Chi Minh, formerly called Saigon back in the day,
Yeah.
against Seoul, and of course, I believe. And so for Ho Chi Minh, Sunny Min Pat versus Hyung Jung Kim. And
Yeah, Sonny's a very good player.
so, what does Sunny bring to the team? What skills does he have? What kind of mindset does he bring to the team?
Stability is a sort of a solid. He's a really good player, but a very calm player. So I
Hmm.
think he brings a calmness.
So let's say you guys are trailing. He's basically the one to say, "We're not out of the woods. We're not out of the race yet. Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
focus on winning."
yeah.
Stuff like that. Nice. Now, of course, and of course, I remember in the UK, you do have a version of eight ball, the one that's commonly called English eight ball or black ball pool,
Yeah,
which is basically just reds and yellows and the black and traditionally the black ball or the I think lately they've been using the striped black ball now.
yeah. I don't know. I'm completely out of touch with the game in England.
Hmm.
I never played in England. I never really enjoyed it because of 6 foot tables and
The smaller tables,
yeah, I
right?
just didn't enjoy it. And then I emigrated to Bangkok. And first time I saw a 9 foot table, I thought, oh wow, this is more like it.
Yeah, it feels really different
Yeah,
when you start off on a bigger table, which is why even for me, I find it quite an adjustment when I'm seeing the smaller tables. I'm like, 4 by 8. Wait, what?
oh, it's just too small.
Yeah, this one feels more like you can really let out your stroke and really
Yeah,
just.
I mean, 9 foot is a good sized table. It's closer to snooker.
It is, it is. So that means. So let's see here. What do you think would be the best strategy for him to clean up this table to be able to have the best chance of winning here?
Let's have a look. I think you need. Obviously, he's got awkward shot with the green. The green's probably the
Mm-hmm.
one. Oh, and the is that a red? Yeah, the 11 ball on the cushion is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, that looks like it's a bit of a challenge there.
I think he's going to try and move it now. No.
Oh, missed it though. You're right. I mean, he's gonna have to worry about navigating that to that ball because there's only one pocket that could feasibly go to, right? Based on that.
I think this can go in behind the blue, can't it? This brown ball. 15, but yeah, that goes in.
Well, we're gonna see here. And of course, this nine because he's weighing it. I think yeah, he's gonna see if he can squeeze it past that too. Might be able to squeeze it. Yeah, he did. Sorry, I think our screen froze up again. We're just trying to sort this part out. Anyway, you can check. We can check it here. So while we're calling that, yeah. So as you mentioned here, as you mentioned, of course, the so basically, what's the standing of your team right now? How's your team ranked right now, based on the?
I've not got the scores from this morning's session yet. Yesterday they were doing well. They only played 2 sessions and they were 38-22, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, let's see. Ooh, okay. I didn't quite go there. Yeah. So yeah, so a little bit of history in your city. Obviously, Saigon City, which was once a part of South Vietnam back in the day,
Yeah,
until of course, until it was reunited under the North Vietnamese government, which is now and it was renamed Ho Chi Minh as a tribute to
it's
the
my
founder.
it's my favourite city.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Ho Chi Minh. I think it's a wonderful city. I was lucky enough. I went back this year in April. And I was there for the 50th anniversary
Oh, okay.
celebrations of reunification. It was a wonderful time to be there. I mean, it was really exciting.
So I assume a lot of partying out in the
Oh,
streets
there
and
was
stuff like that.
3 million people poured into the city.
Oh,
It was incredible. I mean, it really was good.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, again, it's. I mean, it has made a name for itself as literally probably it's probably more the face of modern Vietnam, I think, than any other city, I guess.
Yeah,
In the
it
country.
is. If you, for somebody as a tourist, if you go, Ho Chi Minh City is very modern, very westernized. Hanoi is much more Vietnamese. You know,
It's
much.
more traditional, more more the classic Vietnam that people older folks might actually know about.
I think Sonny's trying to force that shot.
Yeah, I mean, too bad because he was looking, he was getting on a roll here. That was the sad part. But he does have only one ball to worry about. So if he is able to take let's say Hyung Jung Kim makes a mistake here, and she then that could still mean that Sunny might still have an opening.
She's playing brave because she's clearing she's clearing Sonny's ball by playing this one. So it's a brave shot. This.
Yeah.
She's obviously confident that she can run out.
Here we go. And this is something I think they should do more with the teams in the future. That add more female members to show that it's not just the men who can play well here. I would think.
I think the great beauty of pool is that it's very level, you know. So there's no reason why more women can't come through. I mean, I don't know. I suppose because it's at an amateur level, it's played in pubs, in bars.
Right,
It's
right.
not as easy for a woman to just walk into a bar on her own as it is for a guy, So I think that makes a difference.
Maybe so, yeah. Maybe it's that mindset of usually
Yeah.
it's a guy that you imagine
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah.
So when you see a girl there, it seems kind of novel in a way.
Yeah.
I guess that might be it. Yeah.
I
For
mean, there's some amazing female players in Thailand.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
they're coming through a lot. And I mean, Young Ming is now bursting onto the snooker scene.
Yeah.
So she's doing tremendously well.
I
She's
saw her.
Oh, she's a lovely girl. She's really nice.
I mean, she might just be the new face of. She might be just the face of Asian snooker later on.
I think she's going to do a lot of good. I think it's good for the sports, and it's very good because I think particularly these ball sports like pool and snooker. There's no reason why girls can't match the men. It's not. There's no physical strength needed. It's not like a football or rugby or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's purely a.
Hand-eye coordination
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and the ability to focus. That's it.
I think the only advantage the men have got is they're taller, so they don't need the rest as often.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
Yeah.
I
Kind
mean,
of.
she's playing really well here.
I know. She's she's playing with a bit of fire right there, and
Excellent.
I'm expecting a very interesting contest here, at least. She's got a pretty good layout here in
She
her
should
favor.
be able to run through this and put the black in the top pocket. So
Mm-hmm. Not not too much effort needed from her end. She's done most of the heavy lifting already.
well, that's bang on.
Yeah, I agree. This is to get their first point, and then it'll be up to Sunny in the next rack, I guess, to try
Yeah,
and take it and try and take one back at least.
I guess so.
That's
It's a
beautiful.
great clearance.
Yeah,
Great.
that's what you call cleaning it.
I thought she'd be confident because when her first shot, when straight away she opened up the green, if she'd have missed, so she was obviously confident that she could run the table.
Hmm.
So
And she
good to
proved
see
it.
Yeah, yeah. Good to see.
Now we're gonna see if Sunny can make up ground here, because I'm sure that you'll be rooting for him to make his way back into this match at least.
Of course, far be it for me to go against the lady like, but
I mean, I'm sure Sonny just needs the right, maybe a little bit of luck and the right opening, and I'm sure he can run through this one. I guess it'll just be a matter of where he ends up. Right now, though, and the good news is that, of course, it will not be the only match that will be squared off here. Of course, we can see a lot of players will be competing here. So
I'm,
late, yeah,
I'm not familiar with the Seoul team, but obviously
yeah,
I
from
know
your
of them,
squad,
yeah.
but from your squad, yeah,
It's a strong team. Ho Chi Minh's got a strong side this year, I think. I think
yeah.
they're well placed. I think they'll be in the top three for sure.
Right. So in the second match, it'll be Austin Din versus Frank Gadson. So, what do we expect from Austin in the second match later?
Pretty much the same. He's more flamboyant sometimes. Austin. He can be quite a. He's a popular player, popular man.
Oh, okay.
Great player. And then looking at the squad, I mean, the Saigon squad, they're all really good players.
Yeah.
Probably in this set, I would say George is probably the best player.
George Banas. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But it's a strong team.
Yeah. I expect
My,
them to.
my good friend Chris is third up.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna see him late. We're gonna see him later too.
Yeah, he's a close friend of mine. Chris runs the Saigon Pool League. He's in charge of it. So.
Don't worry. I won't tell him that you're gonna about the stuff you're gonna say about him here. I'm not gonna tell him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I could certainly dish the dirt on Chris.
Don't worry. I'll. It's gonna stay between us. Don't worry. It's not gonna leave this booth. But anyway, Hyung Jung Kim, try and break here. Now here then there was a ball going towards the wing pocket,
Yeah,
but
look,
sadly,
the other one hits it.
yeah. Well, we're
I
gonna
think,
let's see if
I think
Sunny can do something.
could start with a pink, I think.
The pink, yeah, that
think
looks
so.
open.
I think I'd be going spots.
Besides, the solid colored balls, they seem pretty well spread out. So I think Sunny has a pretty good chance if he wants to start from there.
He might start on the 5 ball and come back for the. Yeah, he's going to start on the 5 and come back for the 4, I think.
Hmm. I mean, he has a pretty good layout here. It
Yeah.
really is just a matter of him not doing anything that would give his opponent an opening. That's really more what it seems like here. Nice shot. Okay, he's going for the 1, I guess.
Probably 1 to 2, I think,
Yeah.
depending on.
Give me it's a.
Oh no, that's a kick. That's a bit of a.
Hmm.
That might have blocked him.
I'm trying to figure out to what his plan was there, because it looked like he might have.
He needed to miss that ball that was on the rail.
Yeah.
Caught it.
Well, we'll see what he can do here. Sunny looking, just trying to figure out what the next plan is here. So we'll find out. Oh, wow.
What a shot.
That's called making lemonade out of some lemons right there.
What a shot. That was very good.
That was brilliant. I actually didn't see that from that angle. That he could basically use the other balls to help
Yeah.
it in. If he can continue that, question is, does the 7 pass in between?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I guess he can probably do a stun here and
Stun
then.
shot, blue in the top and black
Oh,
in the wing.
oh, he's doing it yeah, he's doing the reverse way. Okay.
That was a bad shot. I don't understand why he did that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the 7 would have been better than just let it.
It's hard to tell for me. Maybe it didn't go through. I mean,
Maybe, yeah.
hard to tell on the TV.
Well, here's the thing: if Hyun Jung Kim can actually run it the way she did previously,
It's not easy.
yeah. The fact that uh, Sunny removed most of his balls already.
She'll start. I think she'll go the 9 ball first, followed by the 14. I think up the
Agreed.
rail.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right. She's gonna just try and keep everything controlled here.
It's frozen.
Yeah, it's all right. So while we're waiting, we're getting that sorted out again. We'd like to remind you that tomorrow will be the championship. We'll be declaring the champions tomorrow, and of course, for those who are tuning in for the first time, this is basically based on the points totals, meaning that whoever gets the most points is automatically the champion for this season, right?
I think it works well. The system works well because what it means is every frame is important.
Yes.
It's not just a case of winning a game like this where there's 6 players.
Mm-hmm.
The score matters. The more games you win, the more points you get.
Yes.
It makes it more interesting.
And I think the beauty of it is it allows everyone to contribute. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
contribute, and then your other teammates
Yeah.
they can add in as well. They all chip in. So basically, the only question here is just who can you contribute enough to at least give your team the win.
There was, I mean, Ho Chi Minh was so lucky last year. So unlucky last year. They were leading till right at the very end, and it fell away from them right in the last set.
Ah,
But, I think they're well placed this year. They're a good team. But
sorry.
that being said, there's a lot of good teams now. It's
Yeah.
when I played in the first 3, and it was different then. I mean, the first 2 years it was only Jakarta and Bangkok.
Right. Actually, this is my first time calling it, so I was actually very pleasantly surprised when I saw how many teams were there, and I
Yeah.
said, "This is actually a pretty good field." I said,
Yeah,
"This number of players, these number of teams."
and everybody's sort of they're all getting to know each other. The guys that I came in the taxi this morning because the weather was bad.
Yes.
I came in with 2 of the Singapore team.
Oh, nice.
So we're chatting away in the taxi. We stuck for about an hour in the pouring rain and the floods.
Sweet.
But nice fellas, really nice guys.
Well, good to hear that. At least it became an opportunity to actually get to know the other guys
yeah,
better.
yeah. It's
Wonderful.
good. I don't know if she's left him on here.
Uh,
Can't see it properly from the angle.
from what I can hint, he can probably see the left cheek of that ball, probably. Doesn't look like he sees much of the ball, so at the very least, he can probably avoid a foul, but no guarantee that he's going to make it. But still,
Going across the table with it.
so he's doing like a cross bank special here. Oh, wow. To be fair, that was the best option. It's the only option he could really take at that point. But now, Hyun Jung Kim taking on the 10. There you go. Looking good.
She's overcooked that a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's also realized it too, like, not where I want it to be. This is going to be good.
She's got a shot to nothing now. She can just leave it safe.
Yeah, yeah. Because the problem is Sunny's ball is way at the bottom there, so
I think she'll play safety shot here, snooping behind the black.
yeah. She can play containment, she can do a containment play here. Basically control the ball so that it becomes as tough a shot as possible for Sunny. She may do that. There we go. The mechanical bridge or the rake, as would be called there.
Well, she's going for the pot.
Yeah. Oh, she went too thin, and she might have given Sunny.
I don't think that was a good shot. That wasn't a wise.
Yeah, I think she was too aggressive on that. Could have just kept it near the top rail.
She's put it in the only place where he can pot it, really.
She's actually given it to him, I think, at this point. Nothing against her, but I think she would have been wiser just to not give it outright that way. All right, so he's going for the side. As long as he makes this, at least it's 1-all.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, taking advantage of that mistake, and
She's a
sure
good
enough,
she's a good player though.
she is. She
She's
is.
good.
We saw how she did in the first rack. I was actually thinking she might do it again, but
Yeah. I think he should just play the safety shot, and she could have just left him behind the black, and he wouldn't have had a shot.
I agree. Would have been nice if she just played it conservatively, just kept it as far away as possible, so that Sunny would have had more problems. But well, Sunny will take a win any day. So that means, for, at least for today's session, that's 1 point each. Yeah, yeah. Looks like the guys looks like they're feeling good already. At least it's an even Steven start here. All right, here we go. You don't go back to the motherland a lot, do you?
Um, not a great deal. I've been back 3 times in the last 3 years, but before that, I didn't go back much at all. And I've just this year I had my first grandchild, so
Oh,
so
congratulations.
now I've got a reason to go back more. Yeah, so
Congratulations.
I'll be going back every year. I
Oh,
think,
I'm
from now
sure
on.
I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of stories for your grandchild when
Yeah,
when they ask you what were you doing all those years in Asia, and I'm like, and you could be like, oh well, let me tell you about the time
yeah.
in Ho Chi Minh. That'd be lovely. I mean, that's actually good. It's actually very nice to hear that. At least now you actually have the next generation coming up. So there it's going to be Austin Din representing Ho Chi Minh slash Saigon.
Looks like Austin's feeling the cold.
Yeah, I don't blame
As
him.
I am.
That's why we're both on the long sleeves now.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, that's the thing when it rains. The rain basically makes it cools everything down. It's kind of a problem at the office where I work too because when the air conditioning's on,
Yeah.
it just chills everything down. And then the running joke becomes, all right, is there another foreign client who came in? They might be so used to the cold stuff that they want the aircons cold. But anyway, there's Frank Gadsden representing Seoul. So there he goes. And I believe Frank will be joining the table later. So I believe he'll be joining the commentary later as well.
Uh-huh.
So, but for now, Frank looking to make something happen here.
The Earl go if he can navigate his way around him.
Yeah, I think he's actually in a pretty good spot here. He's gonna go, I guess, for the. I'm not sure if that's.
2 and then 3, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because at least it passes. There's more than enough room. There's enough room for it to pass in between if he goes for it.
No, he's not.
Oh wait, so he's going for
Playing a
the
6 ball, I think.
six. Okay, I guess as long as he can get.
Oh no,
Is that the one?
it's the 1, isn't it? He's playing.
Yeah, it's the one. All right. As long as he makes it.
Oh, I see why he did that. It's a great shot.
Yeah, we wanted to make it easier to go for the. I believe that's the 6 ball.
He played a 3 in the corner.
Oh, 3 rather.
And
Yeah.
then the 6 across the table, which should leave him in the pink in the bottom corner. So.
All right. Yeah. I think. Yeah. My bad. I think my eyes are still adjusting from some of the color here. Okay.
I'd want that rack listing off if I was him. I don't like playing shots when there's a rack on the table.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna try and get this 3 out of the way. Perfectly played. Now.
See, this is good because if the green goes in, you can either play it in the top and stun it, or play it in the middle and use the 9 ball as a break. He's going in the top.
Ah, yeah.
He's
That's.
going in the top and stun it.
I guess whichever one's more comfortable for him. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
If he does the stop with by using the 6 to the side, that will reduce the distance he has to get to the 4, which could work for him.
Missed it.
Yeah, a little risky, but then again, but he had the right idea. It's just that the execution kind of fell apart at that point. But still, we're gonna see. He's gonna go obviously for This ball right there. See if the referee can remove the racking template. Just needs to mark the location with the chalk. I think that's Tom, I believe I'm seeing there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's,
Tom, right? What chalk do you use currently? What do you use in your bag?
I like sound. I think it's good.
Okay.
It's expensive, but it's good.
It's one of those where you apply it once and then you can play a lot of shots before you need to chalk it again. That kind?
Yeah, but the problem is, like most players, my chalking my cue becomes part of my ritual. You know, it's part of
Of
the,
course.
the muscle memory. So you have the same preparation. So you get this chalk that you don't need to use, but you still finish up using it every time. So
Yeah. Now that's why my personal preference with that is I tend to buy the cheaper chalks like say Diamond for instance.
diamonds, yeah, diamonds fine.
I mean, I think that's the one because Efren he has the same habit too. He basically chalks right before every shot.
I chalk every time. I've just done it when I years ago as a kid at playing snooker. I always chalk my cue
Yeah.
before every shot.
You
Just get used to it.
you don't want to risk a miscue at any point, so you might as well do a little extra.
I
So and
think
then you
that's
just clean it off right after after a day of playing. You just clean it off like with tissue.
no. I just think I just keep adding it. You know, you just. I don't know. It's not. It's not part of the ritual.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
he's unlucky with that.
The eye roll said it. The eye roll is like, no, no, that was not where I wanted. He did not want to go there. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna see if he can come out with a counter. I'm betting the only way is to try and put some distance between the balls
I
here.
think he's going to try and put his white on the top rail.
Yeah, as much distance as he can. If he,
Oh, that's a good shot.
yeah, that's
That's a
pretty good.
good
It's
shot.
pretty good. It's basically he's forcing him to take the longest possible shot from that area, and the fact he's near the rail.
And bridging over the rail as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard. So, well, he's certainly
See,
good.
I think he's going to play the safety shot now. Like I said, like she should have done in the first round, in the first game.
Probably tried to hide it behind the eight if he could.
Yeah, he just circle up to this.
That's it. This is nice and soft.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anything to make Austin's shot a little tougher. He probably can see. He might be able to see the edge of it, if anything.
I
But
think go across the table. I think and try and go for the bottom pocket.
oh wait, is that the ballista he just brought out? I think he just brought out the ballista because
Oh, of course, jump shots are allowed, aren't they?
yeah.
Of course, I always forget that.
Yeah, no worries. You're not the only one. Even Efren's had to get used to getting
A lot
used
of
to
the
it.
a lot of the leagues, that the league I play in, and it's not they're not allowed.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Even me, it took me a while to get used to the idea of jump shots because I always played the old school where you just had
Yeah,
to
yeah,
kick around,
yeah.
go off number rails. Well,
It's not. It's come out of that okay because although this, you know, Frank can pot the green, getting on the four ball's not going to be that easy.
no, it's gonna be a tough one. So he's gonna
Bottom left hand side, I think. Yeah, bottom left.
just to bring it towards the four.
Go across the table.
There you go.
Oh, he's got away with that.
But he got away with it though. You're right. He got lucky, or maybe he intended it because he also wasn't sure that he could get it. So, but man, Austin's like, what happened here? Uh,
That's horrible.
yeah. If I were Austin, I'd probably be scratching my head and figuring out what do I do now.
I'm just wondering if he can go across the table off one rail and pot it in the middle pocket.
He's gonna go for the thin cut there. Oh, that was risky.
Well,
Yeah.
he was looking at that to see if he could avoid that crushing.
Yeah.
And he's left it well.
To be fair, yeah. The four is not exactly a guaranteed bank because the eight is there. And the distance to the six is still something to consider. Austin's gonna have a tough one. Frank's gonna have a tough one here. Not sure how he's going to get out of this part.
If he pots this, it'll be a great shot.
Oh, yeah.
Unlucky.
Wow.
It's the first time Austin's had a shot for 3 visits.
Yeah. That was a gutsy shot, but, well, he had to go for it. And Frank is definitely not that happy with it, but hey, it's the breaks of the game. I'm actually thinking whether I should have a pair of those made for myself, the snooker glasses.
I play in them. Oh, that's a great shot.
Nice, nice. How do yours work? How do yours work? Your snooker glasses?
Well, they're like, the frames are upside down, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So the lenses are above my eyebrow. So when I'm got my head on the cue, I'm still looking through my glasses.
So you're not basically forcing it over to move up your face or anything, right?
That was a good win, that.
Yeah.
He needed that.
Yeah.
He was in a difficult position then.
Well, at least Austin managed to just calm his nerves and say, "I got this," and he did. Well, now the question is, can Austin make it a clean sweep, or will Frank say, "Not so fast"? Well, we're gonna find out in just a moment. And yeah, and for those of you who are tuned in, and of course, we hope that you're all staying safe and dry because, yep, it's that time of year again. You know how it is. I think you've dealt with the monsoon weather here, so you kind of know how it is when this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, you have to accept you come out here and you're going to get the rain. But it kind of doesn't bother me. I mean, in some ways, it's a lot easier because it just, when it rains, it pours down and then it stops and you still get nice weather in between. You know,
Yeah,
so.
it's true. Other than when the weather goes other when the weather goes wild times, like when there's a typhoon coming through, but other than that,
Today was crazy. This morning was really bad.
yeah. I mean, at least for the most part, at least for the most part, it seems that people are getting better prepared. Oh, look at that! There you are. You're right. So they do look like that, and even Frank, I think, was wearing a pair too, right?
They're exactly the same ones I've got. We bought them from the same shop.
Ah, that's the exact style you have. Nice, nice. Although they would look awkward wearing it at any other occasion, though, would they?
They look really weird.
It's like you're wearing your glasses upside down,
Yeah.
quite literally, right? That's the only problem. Now, because I was thinking of getting them because I have severe myopia up here, so 250 I think and 275, and I was thinking about getting a pair.
Oh, I recommend them. They're really good.
I just need to find a pair that'll either be covered by my health care or be covered by, or if it's within my usual budget. Because glasses can be pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're not too bad out here.
I just need to get the right pair. Anyway, Frank Gadsden representing Seoul. Nice break. Ooh. Well, he got a good spread, but like we said, if you go for that shot,
Yeah.
it's still not a guarantee that you're going to get anything down.
Interesting layout.
Yeah. It's a pretty groupy layout, so to speak. Lots of balls in groups here.
If he goes for spots, he's got the green ball. That's difficult.
Yeah.
If he goes for stripes, he can make it.
Yeah, I think the stripes are actually the better one here because, especially with that cluster and that pocket.
It's a case of getting the cluster right. If you cleared away.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, okay.
He's going for the foot. That's a good shot.
Nicely done.
It still blocks it.
Yeah. At least the six is not. At least the six is a guaranteed no-go for now. Now, what's Austin gonna go for? Oh, the 9, right?
9 ball. In the
Nice.
middle.
Right to the sides. Ooh.
Dear me. You cannot cheat the pocket by that much.
Nah. Those pockets have tight angles from that area, so yeah, it's always something to consider. So let's see what Frank will plan here. I think he's gonna go. Yeah.
Four ball in the middle.
Yep. Looks like it. There you go. Well,
One ball, maybe out for the seven.
yeah,
Possibly.
yeah. That looks like his plan. Yeah. Looks like you called it. He's got it. He's got a nice view of the seven there. So he's doing it sort of like like a zigzag motion across the table now because he's going left to right a lot now.
I think he'll go three ball after this. I think he'll play the seven and then play the three ball.
Yeah, three looks like it's got a clear path here. Three's not an issue. The only thing that Frank will have to worry about is that six when he gets to the end of it because I didn't realize that we actually have two stripes that are clustered together.
I don't know what he's doing now. He's putting a lot of bottom on the ball. I didn't understand that.
Okay, okay, that's well, I mean he didn't. I mean,
Well, he got rid of one.
yeah, that's one less ball to worry about. I'll think of it that way. That's one less ball. But even then, look at the balls that Austin has to worry about here. He's still got problems with this.
I'm trying to work it out. I think it's going to be this 10 ball down the rail.
Yeah. Let's see if he can take care of that.
Is it the 10?
Yeah, that's the 10. That's the 10. This 15. The pink 12 up there. Yeah.
Yep.
Well done. Well done.
He's suffering. Every time something nudges in the way.
Yeah. It's like the balls are not allowing him to get to where he really wants to be. It's going to be a tough one here. He just has to keep at it. And if he can get the path,
So
ooh.
unlucky. So unlucky. Just behind the orange again.
Yeah, I don't know what the British term is for it, but it's like he's mm, getting a bad roll after bad roll or something.
I do think this green will go. I think it's possible.
Maybe just has to hit this a little off the center of the ball so
Yeah.
that it goes thin, and then pushes it into the corner gently.
Should be able to put it in off the angle.
Yeah.
Going off the angle of the cushion.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like that.
Nicely done. Well, that's gonna leave. Does he have a shot on the 12? I think he does, right? Does he have a shot on? Yeah, looks like.
Oh, that's a great shot. That is
Wow, what a
great shot.
recovery. What a recovery.
Really, really good shot.
Yeah. So,
Just stop this.
yeah. He doesn't have to do too much with it, I guess. Just has to let it stay there. And after that, the 8 ball should be a lock a cinch if this one goes. Just gonna just stretch a bit. Yeah, that's it. All right, just needs oopsies. Just making sure.
Yeah. Lovely. Really, really nice play.
Looks like Austin's gonna do your team proud today with a nice performance. That's your official chant, I assume, or somebody just came up with it.
I don't know. I think it started 2 years ago.
Well, it's fine. It's all good. It's all right. But still, at least it's a very important 2 racks because now Ho Chi Minh City leading by the score of 3-1 in the total so far. And we're gonna have our next match coming up.
It's Chris Lee. But
Yeah,
watching.
Chris Lee, your buddy, taking on, and we'll see. We'll taking on a challenger from the Seoul side. And again, just to remind everyone, the Navigator Japan booth here at the Midas tent will be open until 4 p.m. today only. So if you want to get it, well, if you want to drop by here and get Navigator Q-tips and some other useful accessories for your pool cue, or even get a spanking brand new jump cue, it's a thing to check out as well. Again, that jump cue it just felt different. Maybe it's really just how it's designed, the carbon fiber, probably the carbon fiber construction and everything, just makes it so much lighter.
They do take a bit of getting used to because there's no giving them at all. I like them. I play with a carbon fibre cue.
Yeah,
I was a bit unsure at first, but they're incredibly straight.
yeah.
There's no flex when you play. They don't flex at all.
We call that so much less deflection
Yeah.
typically than your standard bird's eye maple. I think it's the common one they use.
Yeah.
All right.
Second ball break for Chris normally.
Yeah.
He'll be aiming at that green.
Yep. He's gonna go for it.
Unlucky.
Well, yeah. Well, dry break.
Oh dear me, there's a lot of dry breaks today. Look
Yeah.
at these spots look good.
Yeah. And I think Paul is gonna have.
These spots look really good.
Yeah. I think Paul's gonna have a party here if he gets the right one. He may have a party on his hands. Well, of course, Christopher Richard Lee, hoping that he can get back on the table, but for now it's Paul Riddle. And of course, the big question, can he get his team back in the fight?
Looks like the blue ball's the only one where he's going to really have to get a
Yeah, assuming that.
accurate position. It goes in the middle pockets, obviously, but we'll see.
Yeah, right. It looks like all the other balls are pretty much in the solids are not really a question here, except for the blue two. But even then, like you said, if he lands somewhere down, somewhere near the rail, the bottom rail probably. Just gonna follow this one through. Nicely done. Just gonna try and reach over here. After this, I believe a bowl of nice piping hot. Oh no! Ah,
He's got the brown.
yeah, but he wouldn't have wanted to be that close. I think he would have wanted at least a little more.
I think he wanted the green. I think he was playing for the green, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's got the green. He can put the orange across.
Well, that's
So-
gonna. Well, you said the seven's gonna be the only option at this point for him, so he's got to go for this.
Controls the white. He's got the blue in the middle.
That's right. Oh, but has he left?
Got away with it.
Yeah.
Does the orange go? 13 ball.
I don't know. We'll see what Chris will come up with here.
Can't- No, he can't get past the blue. I don't. Not easy, this.
I think Chris's option will only be, I think, is that the 14 or the 15, I
I
think?
think he's going to play a plant.
Could be.
15 ball onto the 10.
Yeah.
Well, it goes, doesn't it?
It does, it
goes.
does. Looks like looks like it has enough room, yes.
Yeah. funny angle that on the TV. It looked like it didn't go.
No worries. Yeah, I mean, if we only had access to the top view, that would have given us a
Yeah, yeah,
much better
yeah.
call.
Those views are great when the camera right over the table. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, at least you get to see the angles that they're likely to take, and if a ball clears or not. But that could probably happen in the future. But in the meantime, ooh, okay.
They've done well with the lighting in the tent. I think it's quite clever the way they've done it. Instead of having lights over the tables, to have the spotlights right up in the ceilings, it's pretty good, really.
So I mean, there's much less glare. There's less issues with glare, I
But
think.
from a spectator's point of view, there's nothing in the way. You can look right across the room and still see games in the distance.
That's true.
It's been a wonderful venue. I think they've done remarkable with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's actually good. Yeah, it's actually a good move that they made here. That they're using the much more spread out light and more open atmosphere here, and it's better lit. That's why, yeah, that's why you get to see in the background when we zoom out.
Come on, Chris. If you get this plant now, you've got a great chance.
Oh well, he's actually not in too bad spot. He just has to focus, batten down the hatches here. Has to do this. Oh,
Perfect.
nice. I think Chris might have heard you. He might have heard. He might have heard you saying, "Just, you can do this."
Don't go enough. No, he's okay.
A little more than he wanted, I think.
A
But
little wry grin, then I think he thought that was going in.
yeah, he was just making he probably a good sigh of relief after that one. So it's just this, and then the 8th.
To the bottom corner.
Yeah.
That's in. Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Crept in.
Does Chris have a thing for drama?
I think those kind of shots, if you are going to play it, you might as well run it up the rail. If it touches the rail, it'll still go in. If it goes the other way,
Yes.
it won't go in off the other jaw.
Right.
It'll kick out.
So he took advantage of the pocket speed, I think,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Nice job.
That's so
And
wonderful, wonderful finish. Well done, my man.
Yeah.
That's great. Well done, Chris.
well, Chris showing that he's got the nerve to stay in the competition, and that means that it's gonna be Paul who's gonna have to step up and see if he can tie this up, or who knows? That could mean yet an even bigger lead for your team if they can keep it going.
Yeah, Chris is working on a new scoring system as well. It's called APA. It's
Okay.
a way of rating players and ranking players, similar to the way the Americans have.
The Fargo system
Yeah,
in America, yeah.
yeah.
How does his work? If you have any idea, how's it?
I don't know, but he was showing me the spreadsheet the other day, and it's absolutely incredible what he's done with it. But it's becoming, there's a lot of interest. China and Japan have shown interest, and these other countries have started showing an interest in it. They've just started using it in Ho Chi Minh. And,
Nice.
It's proving well, and it's adaptable. You can use it for 8-ball or 9-ball. It just switches across.
Ah, really? So it's that flexible?
Yeah.
That it
It's
can.
really, really good system.
That's very promising. Yeah, I mean,
He's put the work in him. I really hope it succeeds for him because he's spent, months on it.
Yeah.
Months and months. He's been perfecting it for such a long time.
I have a good mind to talk to Chris about that.
Yeah,
If he's
you
got,
should. You
if he has any, I mean, who knows? Somebody else might actually hear it and might actually be interested in seeing it work for them.
I'll have a word with him when I finish the commentary and get him to talk to you afterwards.
Sure. In the meantime, it's gonna be Paul Riddle trying to put a break, but I think he's okay. He got one.
Got a strike down.
Yeah.
Oh dear me! Look at those two spots up there.
Yeah. This one looks a little messy, though.
It is. I think he probably played his blue ball
The two, yeah.
right down the rail.
Oh, okay, you're
It's one of these where you have to put it,
yeah. Where he has to take the troublesome balls out, so that he can run it out more quickly.
Well, if he pots this, he's guaranteed a shot on either the brown or the yellow.
Yeah,
He'll be on one of them. It's a good shot.
nicely done. Yes, exactly what you need to do.
And he's on the 9 ball.
Yeah, I think him going for the stripes because they're more open or at least a little less clustered. Good play here. The question though is if Paul can get that. All right, nice. I'm thinking if he's going for, is he going for the 15 here perhaps?
I think he might play this. I don't know.
Oh,
There's not an easy shot on.
no.
If he,
Actually,
if he plays the green, he should be okay. But if he plays the brown, that pink's going anywhere. Can't tell what he's looking at yet. I don't
yeah.
think he can make his mind up between the 14 and 15. He's going for 14.
Okay.
Oh, good shot. But not so. Does he go in the top? I can't tell.
No, we're not sure about
I
that.
think it does. I think it does.
Let's see. Might just have enough room. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nearly, very nearly could have gotten into trouble there behind the 5. It's like he took a big sigh of relief there. Coming up next. Okay.
Bit,
This can,
a bit tricky.
yeah, it's a thinner cut than what he would have liked, for sure. He would have preferred to be a little straighter in so that he wouldn't have to deal with extreme angles this one.
The problem with these is controlling your white. You know, you get the pot okay, but you've got to control your white because it's such a fine cut. It could go right up the table if he's not careful. And he obviously wants to stop his white. I mean, he wants the white close to where it is now, really. But
Yep. Oh. Oh.
that's a beautiful white. That's such a shame, you know.
Yeah.
It's lovely, lovely control on the white.
At least he didn't give Chris anything easy just yet. So,
It's a pressure shot, there.
yep. Needs to get this.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll go in this off the rail. Play the rail first.
Well, yeah. I mean, he can afford it and maybe give it some spin to help him out.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think you play the black into that middle pocket. Look, as we look at it, left hand side.
yep. Okay, will it hold?
It's gone out a bit further than he wanted, but he's still got this cut on.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing too.
I think he's going. He's still going in the middle. He can't make his mind up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming bottom pocket. He's missed it.
Ooh. And it looks like Chris is going to have another opportunity. And I think he should start right here. Well, we're gonna see if
Safety
Chris.
shot. Pink down the able.
Right.
Shot to nothing. It's a shot to nothing. If he'd got it right, he's still snookering. This is where the tactics come in. When you get on the black ball, you think you're winning,
That's right.
but the guy's got a lot of hiding places.
Yeah, exactly. This is where you get to see who's the best at hide and seek.
Yeah,
And this is where I actually tend to have a high respect, especially for players who are very creative in their safeties,
it's my favourite part of the game, safety play.
because it teaches you that even if it doesn't go your way, you can make it so that
Yeah,
it won't go their way either. And if you play the defense right, it could even mean you going back to the table. That's how effective it can be.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can just keep hiding the ball, and so he's now got a ball in hand. So he's got a good opportunity here. I think he'll start with a brown,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of it. It's a
Yep.
hard one. 7 ball followed by the 6 probably, or the 3.
Now this is going to be an interesting one here because none of the balls are in easy spots here. So he's going to have to figure out the best way to go.
Interesting.
Again,
1-3.
yeah.
Uh, so he's still got opportunities again. If he misses this, he should be able to get his white in a position where
Mhm.
the other guy, Paul's not got a shot. I think he'd play the orange. Did he call no pocket? That's a clever shot. It's a
Yeah.
clever shot. It snookered him.
I think he meant it.
Yeah, he did. He called no pocket.
So basically, Paul's going to have a problem now of how do I get there?
Well, it's not a jump, is it?
Nope. He's going to do it the old-fashioned way. He's going to take the usual detours instead.
The only problem with this is if he hits it, he'll pot it.
Yeah. That's what I'm expecting.
Another ball in hand.
Well, I mean, the safety was that good. So Chris might have a chance to further build on that
Yeah,
big lead.
you always start with the one at the top of the table. Your last shots are all together then.
Yes. So I want to see what happens here. Maybe he has a surprise for us here. I mean, if there's one thing that Efren always said about Poole, is that he understands the reason, I guess, why he also got so creative with his shots is because he also realized the entertainment value of Poole if you know how to make the shots.
I can't get my head around how he sees the angles. I mean, it is remarkable.
Right? He basically sees things that you never thought would ever be possible on a typical day. And he actually said one of his secrets, he said, was he actually watches a lot of amateur players play because he gets ideas from amateurs like, oh, I can do it this way if the typical method doesn't work. That's one of his secrets, he said, that's helped him. Although, of course, it doesn't hurt that he lived with his uncle at a billiard hall in here in Manila
Yeah.
and got all the playing time he could and then some. Nicely done. Wow.
Great shot.
I think Chris heard you. You must be his good luck charm today. Or what we would call in the Philippines the anting-anting. Because you're basically his good luck thing today.
Come on, Chris.
All right, this for Chris to build the lead to 5 points to 1 in favor of the Saigon squad. What a strong performance. I mean,
That's good. God, he wanted that.
I
He
think,
really, really wanted that.
all right, I think Chris is showing the stuff. So, well,
It's been a pleasure, Cameron.
pleasure as well. So, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you very much indeed. It's been enjoyable.
Likewise. It's amazing. I can't believe it. What a performance there.
Hopefully you bring luck to Seoul, my friend. Yes, that would be the best.
So while we are waiting for the next rack, of course, we're going to prepare. We're going to prepare things here. And again, if you want to join us there. So again, we want to thank our players who have been commentators here so far, and of course, let's also welcome our next player who played earlier from representing the Seoul team. It's Frank, correct?
That's correct.
All
Yeah,
right, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
Thanks to be here. Good to be here.
How long have you been in Seoul?
Well, I've been in South Korea for about 13 or 14 years now.
13, 14 years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what? So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Miami,
Miami?
Florida, yeah, United States, and but I've been living in Korea for quite a while. Most of the guys here on our teams, they've been in Korea for probably longer than me.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
yeah,
sure.
Yeah. So it's a good group of guys and girls for that matter,
Mm-hmm.
and they play well. You saw Kim.
Yeah, yeah,
She played the first game, and her husband is on Soul Team 2.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It's Sam, right?
no, that's Mike.
Mike. Sorry, it's Mike.
Mike.
It's Mike. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Mike.
Mike.
So it's Mike. Okay.
You notice the last name Waldron, and she's an incredible player. Mike's a great player,
Yeah,
and you usually don't see one without the other,
yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
and they're always on a table.
I can't blame them. By the way, of course, just to give you guys a heads up, the Navigator Japan booth will be open until 4 p.m. today, here at the venue here at the Midas tent. So if you're here right now, if you're just in the area, you can drop by and get Navigator Q-tips and other accessories.
Yeah.
So
Great-
how'd
great
you?
shop.
You're right. You saw the stuff there. They had the
Yeah.
tips. They had the
The
gloves.
gloves.
I
yeah.
actually wanted the jump cue, but I said I don't have the money for it right now.
Oh.
I was so wishing for it.
Ask him if you can pay in installments.
Oh yeah, or as we call it here, gives. Like how many gives?
Gives. Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of which, nice break there,
Yeah, that was a
and
good break.
yeah.
Ooh, I don't like that cluster there.
Nah. I'm gonna assume that he might actually favor the stripes because of that, right?
He will absolutely favor the stripes. This is Mario.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually from Spain.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and he lives in Korea now.
Nice.
Really good player. He's dedicated, just like all of us are. I've noticed his game improve over the last 2 or 3 years, like incredibly.
Mm-hmm.
And as we thought, he's going for the stripes.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be the one dealing with all those clusters at the end of the day, right?
Definitely not. Look at that 2 and 3; they're clustered up as well.
Yeah. Grapes are good, but not if they're on the table. Grapes are not good here. Sorry.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So what is he going to do here? Is he going to try to navigate around that 6 ball?
That's a possibility. Right? If he can use that, then go around to get to the stripes at the lower end. Sure.
Yeah, he doesn't want to kind of try to pull it toward that corner pocket. See, well, he did it. He did it. Get by that 3. Yes. Okay.
Nah, that's still
I think it's all right. Yep. That's
I'm-
pretty good.
It didn't free up the ball significantly.
Correct.
So that's still gonna be a problem for George if, assuming that he gets on the table. So
That's right. Yeah, there's a good chance Mario clears this out. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, because your team's gonna need every point they can because you're starting to trail significantly here.
Significantly, and I definitely didn't contribute to
Well,
positive.
it happens. Again, it's 2 racks basically. It's a different scoring system than
Yeah.
your grandma's maybe
Yeah.
race to 9, race to
Something like
17.
that,
It's
right.
not the typical one.
Yeah, there's no time to ramp up your game. You need to come in on fire, ready to go.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys are. You're all given time at least to warm up at the start.
Oh,
to
for
be
sure,
fair.
for sure. No, you're all warmed up. I mean, it's not one of those I can come back type of
No, no.
races.
Yeah.
You have two games, show your stuff.
Make the most of it. Yeah.
That's right.
Make the most
But
of it.
this is a good out. I think the balls are laid up in a way that he should easily be able to get out. So he just needs to focus,
Yeah.
stay down on his shot, pick his choices correctly, and he's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not let any nerves get to him at this point.
That's
Yeah.
right. If he was to let George get on the table right now, George can probably not even try to make a ball, and
Hmm.
because he has all that big cluster there,
Yeah.
he can try to play safe.
Yeah. He'll probably try to do a lot of hide and seek where he
That's
can
right.
at
That's
this
right.
point. But since Mario has a very open layout here, all he has to do is just focus
Take it
on
easy.
pocketing it.
That's correct. Yep. Take it easy.
Nice. So far good. So I believe that's the 14 if sorry, the 12 if I have it correct, because it's a TV set of ball. It's the TV balls. That's why you notice the color pattern
The
is
color's different. Yeah.
it's not your usual 4 for purple, orange 5 and all of that.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it's the stuff I grew up with too. I grew up with that version also, and the green
Mm.
cloth, of course.
Yeah, back in the day, green cloth. I remember first seeing blue cloth, and I thought, that's weird. Why isn't the cloth green?
Yeah.
And then blue became my favorite, and now gray is my favorite.
Gray is actually good because it's a pretty flat, neutral shade.
Completely neutral, yeah.
So all the balls pop out
They do.
when you do that. I mean, like shark gray, I've seen that in other
Mhm.
cloths, like Andy or Simone's cloth when they
Mhm.
do the gray version. It looks very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
The worst one though I saw was that show. What's that? Counting Cars.
Yes.
You know that show, right? The one with Danny Coker, the one who's based in Las Vegas, who has that chop shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was that one episode. He made a table using two parts of a car,
Oh, wow.
and then you know what the cloth was he used? It was leopard print.
Oh, my God.
You know how gaudy that looks on the eyes. I'm like, no.
There's no way you can play pool on that.
I mean, I tried looking at the balls and I was like, what happened?
Exactly.
And speaking of what happened here, well, looks like all Mario has to do is just get this 8 down.
Get
And
this 8 in that side pocket. The side pockets are tricky. It
Yeah.
looks easy. Plus, he has a little bit of a cut there that he has to do, but he should be able to easily get this in. He just needs to follow through, stay down on the shot, focus.
yes, yeah, that's exactly it.
You got this, Mario.
Aha!
Well
Love
done.
it.
Well done.
Well,
Yeah.
looks
got
like
got a point for us.
yep, and looks like your Spanish bud showing us exactly what he can do on that table. Now the question is, can he keep it up, or will George have one of his own? We're gonna find out in a moment. And by the way, you got anyone you want to greet while you're on the air?
Well, yeah,
Since
I
we're watching,
definitely do.
since we're on YouTube, go ahead.
Okay, well, I definitely will shout out to all of our, pool playing crew back in Songtan and Anjangri pool leagues.
Nice.
Bigger People is the club that I'm from down in Anjangri.
Mm-hmm.
Our owner over there, the owner of the club, Rich Ramos. My goodness, he helped change the game when it comes to pool in our Anjangri area. We work with the military a lot. the
Yes,
US
of course.
military,
Yes, of course.
and it's a huge pool community.
Nice.
In both Songtan, that's the Air Force base, and Humphreys is the Army base. And man, it's they go mad for pool.
I'm sure they do.
We really are so happy that Rich really did what he did. He bought the best tables, the best cloth, the best balls, the best lighting. I mean, he just changed the game, and now all the other bars are really stepping up. We have a bar over in Songtan called Boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
TK, the owner, is doing the same thing. He's just changed the game over there.
Right.
So we're really happy about them. And I also want to give a shout out to Paul Riddle and Mark Barnes,
Yeah.
who are really pushing the Soul Crushers all over Korea,
Yes.
making sure that all the players around the country know about this team and that they really want to work hard to get better to be on the team.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's very nice to hear. I mean, and the fact of and let's of course not forget the fact that South Korea has produced a lot of world class players. I mean, especially in the female circuit, I
Sure.
see a lot of them there.
Soa.
Yeah,
Soa.
I've seen her. She's like wow, wow. And then and then the older ones like Gayam Kim I think was there
Yep,
too. Gayam
Kim,
Kim.
Yep.
and
And the Black Widow.
Black Widow gently
Yeah,
also has,
yeah.
yeah, she too, and then they're also making waves in other sports too. I mean, I think that's probably the other thing I like,
Hmm.
that they're making waves in other sports. I mean, they've been particularly strong in the LPGA
Yeah.
in women's golf. They've
Oh yeah, for
South Korea has
sure.
some of the strongest golfers personally in
That's right.
Asia.
That's right.
I mean they're probably the only other golf superpower in, I think, East Asia aside from Japan
Right.
probably.
Oh yeah.
So if you're looking at, so that's why you usually see the boards like, a Kim, a Lee, a Zhang. And I'm like, oh great, the
Yeah.
Koreans are at it again. I'm like that, and
Oh yeah,
the South Koreans are at it. And I said, yeah, okay.
for sure.
I mean, it's actually good to see that, and of course, the fact that, as you've seen it yourself,
Ooh,
Korean culture has become quite a big sell now around the world here.
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, everyone now talks about the filmmakers there,
Yeah. The
the shows,
K-pop,
K-pop. I mean, come on.
the K-dramas.
Yes,
Yeah, they're all over that kind of stuff there.
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I believe they call it the Hallyu wave. I believe
Really? Is that the thing?
that's the term, because remember Hollywood, of course, in the U.S.
Ah, yeah.
and then
Okay.
Bollywood if it's from India,
Mm-hmm.
and then in Korea they call it they call it Hallyu.
Hallyu.
Hallyu, yeah, like the Hallyu wave, for instance. Now it's the
Ah.
so if it's the Bollywood wave, it's like the wave of
Ah.
Indian films and
And
entertainment. In South Korea's equivalent's the Hallyu wave. So that's what,
oh, okay.
and that's why they've been South Korean shows are very very popular here in the Philippines. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
every time a South Korean group comes on over here, people go wild. Like, oh my goodness, they're.
Yeah.
I mean, as a matter of fact, I believe, who's that member of To Anyone who's from here? Sandara Park, if you've heard of
Oh
her.
yeah. I used to listen to anyone when I first got here, but
Yes.
their group disbanded since then.
Yeah.
But they're good.
Yeah, Sandara was actually she actually grew up a lot of her formative years here.
Oh, really?
That's why she speaks both fluent Filipino and Korean,
Oh
South
wow.
Korean and Korean, which is why in South Korea what she would do from time to time is she would transition quickly to Filipino,
Oh
which would
wow.
catch her fellow Koreans off guard. Or there was, and of course because of that, she also, I think, in a way, helped contribute to the popularity of Korean
Oh wow.
media here as well. I mean, that's why all those Korean novellas like Jewel in the Palace, uh, what's that? Uh, Falling Over You, something like that. There's a whole lot of them. You just tune into the local channels
Oh
and you'll
wow.
see. Wait, I've seen this before. This was on Arirang or KBS somewhere, and I'm
Of
like,
course. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and of course, and again, and the fact that, like for instance,
Squid Game.
Squid Games
Yeah.
is back for season 2. Big
Season
deal.
3.
Season 3 now,
Oh
rather.
yeah.
Yeah, see,
Season 3.
and everyone talks up. Yeah, that's why.
It's huge.
That's why for you to be at a time when the country is really
Hmm.
making its waves in the world, it's got to be an interesting time for you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what Mario has going on here.
Yeah.
Looks like he ended up with stripes on this.
That's right.
This
He's got
particular one.
stripes.
George did a good job of knocking in a few of these solid balls and left himself on a bad position. So
What do you think?
ended up giving the table. So I think he might be going for this 9 ball here.
Yeah, the 9 ball seems like it's the what's the word for it? Um, it's the best opening for this run if he can make a
Yeah,
run.
if he could, yeah. You know, it coming off of the rail this way, it's not going to be easy to get a nice full stroke for a long table shot like this. But maybe what he can do is just hit that in, and if it can go in, oh yes, no,
Oh!
just missed it.
So
Just
close,
missed
so
it.
close. But even then though, that's still a lot of work George has to do. I mean, he's got a cluster up top to worry
Big
about,
cluster, yeah.
and then
He's got the 1 and the 7.
yeah,
Oh, it's Hamilton.
well, we're checking. Ooh, look at that! What happened there?
Oh,
Looks
my
like he
goodness.
did. Looks like he didn't get to free up the cluster the way he wanted it. But now, I'm seeing more opportunities potentially for Mario here.
Yeah, I think Mario, in my opinion, should try to figure out a safe shot as
Mhm.
best as possible, so that George can try to get his cluster open and free up that 10 ball.
Yeah, I agree.
That 10 ball is going to be his tough shot. Even if he ran all these balls out, George still has a chance.
Yes.
You
So he
know?
has to sort of bait him into breaking those apart. Yeah.
Correct.
So yeah,
Maybe block a couple pockets. That's what he's thinking. So he's thinking exactly that.
hmm
Let me figure out how to keep the ball down here. Don't give him a shot on that three.
yes.
And he would have to go for the six and hopefully break out that 1 and 7.
Right. And basically force him to open it up so that hey, I got an opening too.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we're gonna see
No,
here.
I think he can see it. He can see the three pretty well.
Yeah, he can see the three,
Yeah, I
but the
think he can see the three. He's shooting over the was that the 14 ball
yeah, that's a 12 there.
or
Yeah.
the 12? Yeah. So he's shooting over the 12. Okay. So
Oh, the 9.
he's gonna take the bait.
Yeah.
He took the bait.
Oh
He
man.
took the bait.
Yeah, but here's the problem though. He might have been able to secure one pocket at least.
No, he can bank that 10.
Oh, come to think of it, you're
Yeah, he
right.
can bank this 10.
Yeah, it's very astute of you to see
Yeah,
that. You're
he
right.
can bank that 10 at least. Even if he doesn't make it, he can block that pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the angle here. If he hits it a little, yeah, maybe he can flatten the angle slightly by hitting it with a bit more
Yeah.
force
See,
than usual.
and exactly what he did. He's calling that pocket for the bank
Sweet.
because he knows that even if he misses that bank, he's going to secure that pocket. If he doesn't hit it too hard, he's got to hit it pocket speed.
As long as it stays within the
That's right.
vicinity of the pocket, right?
That's right.
Sweet. Well, Eric, can we turn the volume down a little bit on the headset? On this headset. Yours. Turn this down. No, the audio here. Well, let's see. We'll just take a quick check here. Oh, he's forced it. All right, he went for it.
Yeah, he went for it. So he went for that bank there, and he ended up hitting the three ball.
Yeah. Well,
It didn't do exactly what he wanted. But look, George left himself pretty tough here on this one.
yeah.
He can't double hit, so he's got to get that Q-tip out of the way if he tries
Correct.
to go for this one ball.
I agree. He's gonna have to have. He's gonna have to make the most of this because, well,
See, the thing is, to hit that one ball, to make it in, which is a makeable shot, he's got to hit it with enough speed, which is going to end up bringing that cue ball way down here and blocking his six ball. And that's why he's kind of concerned at this moment right now.
yeah. If you were in his shoes, how would you normally play that?
I see. Oh, see, he played safe.
Ah,
He
that's
played
that's
safe. I
that
guess
works.
that was the good way to go.
I think he answered your question for you. Yeah, that's
Well,
nice.
He can see the 11. Mario's okay. He's going to come off of the rail, the long rail,
Yep.
and he's going to hit the 11 and probably make this shot.
Right. Well, it's gonna be an interesting test of Mario's own creativity
Yeah.
here.
Mario's probably going to measure this by putting the cue, the tip behind the 11,
Yeah.
and then measuring back toward the rail. And
Oh, I know that trick.
then, right. You see pros do that all the time. He probably eyeballed it. I didn't see him actually use his cue for it.
Yeah.
But he's going to come off the rail probably just around the middle diamond and then put that 11 ball
So he's doing the real
Boom.
first attack.
in. And he got the best of both worlds. He missed, but now he left him safe.
It's possible that he thought of it as a what do you call that? A two-way shot.
Two-way
Yeah.
shot, absolutely.
So he decided, you know what? If I don't make it, at least I get to hide the ball
That's
again, the
correct.
cue ball again.
Which is what I was saying before about that 6. It's hidden behind the 10, which is not good for Mario, but at the same time, it'll help him out in this situation.
Mm-hmm. Because the key here is again, he has to force his opponent to make the mistake of
Correct.
freeing it up.
Now, it looks like Mario has a lot of balls on the table, but this is actually to his benefit.
Yeah,
The 8 ball is sitting there surrounded by 2 balls.
that's right.
and he has a lot of balls to kind of maneuver around the table, whereas George is the one with the difficulty right now to somehow get on the one
Mm-hmm.
and the six and then still find an open gap for that eight ball.
Right, right.
Mario's at an advantage right now.
This is actually the thing that people don't realize because eight ball's obviously very popular in bars and all
That's
that,
right.
but people don't realize that there's a lot of. It's not just a simple run 'em out game. It's basically a lot of strategy where you have to
Oh, yeah.
figure out, oh, if I place it here, if I play it like this, because his
Mm.
ball's blocking, he's not gonna get anything. Like this case here, you're showing it here
Yeah,
exactly that.
that's exactly right. And that's why people don't realize that, nine balls actually, you know what your next ball is. I mean,
Yes,
you just got to hit the lowest ball, and that's it.
yes,
Now, so there's a lot of strategy in that, but eight ball, when I see a clearance, an eight ball clearance with, like an eight ball run or a break and run,
mm-hmm.
that is more impressive, to be honest, than when you run in nine balls because you got to maneuver around the opponent's balls
Exactly.
and still get a shot. Now, good. Now you see what happened here.
Force the
He
foul.
forced that foul,
Nice.
and now he has ball in hand. And now the first thing he's gonna do is get rid of that 10 ball.
Obviously.
He's gonna shoot that 10 ball in the opposite corner, clear that out, and then go for all those balls here at the end of the table.
So he'll try to squeeze it in likely on the short side then.
Correct. Yep. He has no other choice. I mean, it's yeah. What is he gonna do? Bump it in off the 11? Oh, I'm
Mm.
actually pretty surprised.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty surprised that he's doing this now.
What do you what is it? What do you think is his logic for going this way? Well, assuming that he sticks with this.
Assuming that he sticks with this, maybe he's thinking a two-way shot again. Maybe he's calling no call and gonna pot this nine and then just leave the cue ball down here at the end of the table.
As close to the 8 as possible if he can.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's
Oh.
what he's doing. See, I'm not sure why he chose this route because he still has the problem of getting rid of the 10 from behind the six ball.
And the fact that he's left the 1 as
Correct.
a possible bailout in
That's
this
right,
case. It's
right.
a bailout. Well, we're going to see if George can take advantage of that blue bailout that he might have gotten left here.
I wonder what he called. I was thinking the side pocket, but all right. Well, now he's got his ball down here at this end of the table, which is better for George.
Yes.
And Mario still has the difficulty of figuring out that 10. I'm not sure why he didn't go for the 10 and get it out of there, get rid of it.
Actually, I think maybe he decided to keep the 10 because he still sees it as a blocker for that 6,
Right.
especially uh, with with him only having 2 balls left as opposed to the more
Yeah.
balls that Mario
Yeah.
has to clear.
That's right.
So that's probably why he decided maybe I'm not gonna clear it just yet.
Right. Right.
But either way, we're gonna
Let's
see
see
if
what
that
he's
strategy
doing.
pays off, right?
Maybe he's going to come off the rail behind the 6 and yeah, there you go.
That was
All right.
close. That was
Yeah.
close though.
Yeah, that was close.
I mean, it's a very risky shot, but then again, maybe he decided, okay, you know what, his
Mhm.
ball is on the opposite end. I don't have to worry about him bailing out. So maybe if I do it this way,
Well, see, at this point, if George would, he shouldn't do what he just did there. I don't think. But and maybe he couldn't see the 1. I think that's probably why he did it.
yeah,
So then, in that case, it's a good shot because he could have easily potted that 6 ball
yes,
from anywhere,
yes.
almost anywhere on the table. Uh, so let's see. Let's see what Mario's going to do now.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's going to weigh his options here.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, he's looking at the 10 and maybe whether he'll take it out or is he going to play a
Safety again.
Safety again, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So he's got the cue ball very close to the 10 right now,
Right.
which makes it difficult for George to get a good stroke on the 6 ball.
Yeah, he's left it that close to the rail.
Do you think that 6 ball passes the 11 into this bottom corner pocket?
It looks very close actually from this angle. Looks very close.
I think he just called the opposite corner pocket. I
Oh.
think he's going to try to cut it into the bottom right pocket there.
Yeah, because it's a more open and a more sure angle. I
That's
think.
right. Yep.
But this is gonna be a long one though.
Let's see what happens. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's not what he wanted.
Nah, no.
But this is good for Mario.
It's good news for Mario, certainly.
Yeah.
Now, what Mario's now going to do is because he now has this option and and it's opened up the table, well, significantly.
Correct.
Now he's got to. He just has to choose which way is the best way.
Right. Maybe if he hits this 9 and try to bump that 1 and then go in for the 14.
He might just do that.
Bump the 1, then he's got the 14.
Nah,
Perfect.
nice.
Perfect execution there, Mario. Well done.
I think Mario's starting to get that strategy to come together now,
Yeah.
which is good. At least good news for him.
Right. Right.
So
Good news for him. Now, now we notice what happened is Mario still has his balls on the table,
right,
right? And
right.
those 2 balls of Georgia still on the table.
Yes.
Now, but they're just in better position. So now the pressure's a little bit on Mario to make sure he gets out now, as
Yes.
opposed to the balls being stuck up there at the top of the table.
Right. Oh, that's why he went for it that way, because he's. Although I think he would he have preferred it if it stopped a little closer to that 10 though?
Well, yeah, he would have wanted to be further to the right of the 10. So he's going to have to use the bridge here and cut it in, which is fairly easy if you're comfortable with the bridge. And the
Yeah.
cue ball is going to come down past middle table and still should give him a shot on the 15 ball into the opposite corner.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
That's right. We'll see.
If he can come straight down. Take your time.
Yep.
He's a lefty.
Just needs to make sure it's a good shot.
Boom.
All
And, oh, you know what? He can probably pot this.
Sidewards.
Oh, yeah, right in the side. He's good.
He's going this side. Looks like he's fine. Now the 14, I guess, if he can, I think there's a bit of angle. He'll probably go more towards the right here, so he can go for that. Now that leaves though just the 12 and the 8. That's the only complication I see here that he has to worry about. The 12
Yeah.
and the 8 down there.
Okay, I think the colors have gotten us mixed up. We have the 10. Oh, wait.
No, sorry, that's the 12. Yeah, sorry, the colors don't
Oh,
match.
all right, doesn't match here on the screen. Got it.
Yeah,
So
the icons.
12.
The 12, then the 14 and 15. Yeah,
Got it. So he's
Yeah.
gonna go for the side here.
that's right. Let's see.
Super touchy shot. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that's one that really tests your ability to
Yeah.
control it.
That's right.
Now, does he have enough angle here to possibly bump into the 12 and
That's-
free it away?
That's exactly what I think he's going to do. The thing is, you need a straight stroke here. Don't try to guide it to the right. Don't try to guide the cue ball. Let the cue ball do its natural angle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
Does-
actually.
Does he have enough angle? I think he does. Looks like he might just have enough angle. I actually was worried he didn't have enough angle.
Ooh.
That was actually what I was worried about.
Yeah.
He might have actually thought maybe I could cheat the pocket just a little bit, but
Right. Right.
unfortunately,
With it being that close to the 8, kind of not exactly a good open position for him to maneuver as he wants. But let's see what George does here. What he's going to do with the 6 ball. Is he going to go for the 1? I think he might be covered by the 8 here, so he has to go for the 6.
yeah, the 6 is going to be his primary here. What he has to do, and here's the thing: the problem is that Mario's balls are very wide open. He's got one hanging right in the mouth of the pocket, another
Yeah.
one that could easily go to a corner side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The 8 will be the only tough one. Would be the only tough one, if any.
He's got to be sure not to foul here. Oh, and he knocks in Mario's ball. So now he left Mario with a shot that he has no choice to take but the side pocket there.
Yeah. Thing is, does he have enough angle, I wonder, to maybe go around a bit or even go this way? I'm not sure, to go back to the 8, because he has to get back down table for the 8.
He does. It seems that if he just goes for the pot, because it seems like he's got that angle, kind of
Yes.
to the right, which, yeah, he's gonna leave the cue ball kind of in the middle of the table if he hits it the right pocket speed there. Boom, middle, up,
Well,
all the way to the left, which
he's-
is good.
he's settling for the longer shot, I think.
That's right.
I mean, he said that I'm not going to complicate this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for the longer shot
Yeah.
if it gives him a better chance.
As they say, take what the table gives you.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess all Mario now has to do is just focus on pocketing. This is all going to be, I think, more about pocketing than anything else.
This is it. This is the shot. If you need to take a time, call your extension, this is the moment to do it.
Yeah,
Breathe, go wipe down your cue, come back, look at it again.
yeah. But I think for the extensions, you don't necessarily have to call the extension, right? When it's in effect.
No, you don't have necessarily have to call it, at least not the first time. I think the
Yes.
second one you do.
Okay. Now the question is, now this is
Let's
gonna be
see.
key right
Stay
here.
down, smooth stroke. Oh, I think he hit it too thick and it came off of the bottom rail. Let's see. Did he leave George with anything that is comfortable to make? I,
Well, the one looks like the most obvious one here, but that's still a lot of real estate between that ball and the cue ball.
I think as a pool player, George is immediately going to go for that six ball
Yeah.
because he's going to look at it as the closest ball to him. Makes it easier to pot, which he did. Well done,
Nice.
great shot.
Now, this is gonna be a test of the nerves here because he knows that Mario's nipping at the heels right now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so, oh, he's going to try to draw this ball.
Yeah,
He's going to try to draw it back for the 8,
he has to be careful.
and he overdrew.
Yeah,
That's the thing about drawing, especially when you have that much distance. It's hard to get exactly, 5 inches, 6 inches.
yeah.
You
And
know,
then with the cloth being new, the balls being new, that
absolutely.
adds to the challenge
It sure
level.
does.
Uh,
Now he's got a back cut to a blind pocket. So George really needs to focus here, and I hope he aimed, took a good look before he got down on this shot.
yeah.
Let's see what happens. Oh, and he overcut it.
Oh,
He didn't aim. He didn't get over and take a look at
yes.
what exactly he was going to do. But you know what? He's got second prize, which is distance.
Yeah, and a rather awkward angle to
Very
boot.
bad angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. He could have taken at least just a few extra seconds to figure, okay, maybe this should be my line.
That's right.
This should be my aiming spot. Therefore, I should go there. Yeah, I think
That's right.
he did seem to rush a bit on the 8. So
When you're out there on the TV table, you're going to get excited. You got to rush, which is why I was saying in the shot previously, take a breath, call your extension if you need to, because this is the shot of the match. And right here, I'm not sure what Mario called, so I think he's going to try to cut it in.
he's giving it a bit of right.
Oh, he's playing safe.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
he's
Uh
playing
oh.
safe, but that's not safe enough.
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
He might have actually sold it at this point.
Yeah. Well, is George gonna go for the side?
Yeah,
He's gonna go for
definitely.
the side. And
But the side is not exactly the widest pocket here, so he's
Yeah.
gonna have to be really precise
yeah.
here.
And you see, once again, he's not stepping over and looking over. That's a tiny. You see that tiny section?
It's
Oh, and he knocks it right
wow.
in without even thinking.
Well,
Well done, George. Well done.
George playing with some real ice in his veins there.
Yes, he did. That was drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it was a real tester there, but at the end of that,
Yeah, he's
Yep.
relieved. Look
Yeah.
at him. Well done.
I mean now it's gonna be a big challenge because as far as I know, I think you have 2 more matches I think on
We
tap.
do. Yep.
So the big hope here is that if your team can at least win both
Yeah.
the remaining games and all the remaining racks, then
Uh-huh.
at least force it to go dead even.
Yeah, that would be the thing. That would be the thing.
We'll just check it real quick here. So up next, it's gonna be George William Hamilton or Will taking on Ates Bora Duru from Ho Chi Minh. So I guess Will's gonna be an interesting player to watch here. What does Will bring to the team?
Oh, Will is a tactician.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tactician. What he does is he takes his time.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
absolutely takes his time. I have to actually learn from him in that regard to take my time and don't get excited. No, when you're shooting well, you
Yep.
can get excited
Yep.
and start to shoot a little bit too fast. But
Right.
Will never gets overexcited. He always takes his time
Mm-hmm.
and decides what shot he's going to do and how he's going to do it. So he's really good. He's a tactician.
So the deliberate pace you can learn a lot from his deliberate pace. His
That's
very
right.
methodical approach
That's
to the
right.
whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually good. Yeah, because that's really the key for any player. Don't rush into your shots.
Mm-hmm.
Scope the table,
That's
see
right.
the situations, weigh everything, and then figure, okay, let's go with the best option for this and that.
That's right. You know, as a player, there's different things that can get you excited that
Hmm.
is not good. Excitement is not good for the game of pool,
No,
okay?
it's not yeah, unless you're the audience, sure, but not
Yeah,
otherwise.
as a player, I mean. Yeah, absolutely. So, like, in my match previous to this one,
Yes.
I get up. I was the first one to break. I break the balls. Perfect break.
Yes.
I made a ball and then proceed to break and run.
Hmm.
Ran the balls out. And my team cheered as soon as sunk the 8 ball. And by the time I got to my seat, my heart was pounding.
Yeah, of course, of
I was
course.
deep breathing. I was so excited. And then I realized, wait a minute, you have to play again now.
Yeah, you can have. You're not yet done. You're not yet done.
You have to calm down.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good for your next game to be that excited with your heart banging like that.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So I had to start to breathe, take slow breaths, try, take your time, and that's what you need to do to stay focused.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I think even I experienced that when I tried joining a tournament too. That
Hmm.
sense of like your heart, like your heart flipping all
Oh
about when
yeah.
after you make the break and all that, and then you realize, oh crap, I have to actually win the match now. I
Yeah,
have to actually put on a show too.
that's right.
Okay, well,
So we'll knock down the solids. Seems like they're all pretty open.
hmm,
So he has a good opportunity here.
yeah.
Let's see what he's going to do on this 7 ball. Is he going to draw back or go up to the top rail?
Well, he's hitting it.
Top rail.
Yep.
Okay, and I guess he's going to go ahead and go for the 5
Yeah, the five looks okay.
right there in the side and then put the 6 up top. But he's got to have an angle off this 5 so that when he hits the 6, he can kind of bring it down back over here, middle right of the table.
I
For
think
the
he
win.
seems to have just a bit of angle. Yeah.
There, he did exactly that.
So just enough stun there to bring it back.
Hmm.
Nice job.
So he's going to come off the long rail here and bring it right to where he put his Q-tip so he can knock in the 1 after this.
Yep.
See, this is actually faster than he normally plays, but I think it's just because all the balls are open. I mean,
Yeah,
it's writes itself, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he feels comfortable because he feels like it's pretty open, I think I can get all of these. Sure, why
Mhm.
not?
He did run it a little bit longer than he really wanted to. He didn't want to be too close to the 9 ball there, but that's why he's looking. Okay, I got a little bit more angle, but all he needs to do is knock this down. He'll bump a little bit on the 11 and still have a straight in shot on the 2.
Yep. Just make sure that he keeps track of where everything might
And
end up.
this is Will. Stand back up, make sure you know what you're going to do, and then execute.
Yep.
Boom. Hit that 11.
Perfect.
Execution.
Yeah, you're right. Very, very take your time. Very, very. Let's make sure of everything first.
That's right. And another thing that's really good about Will is he blocks out everything else going on. I can stand up right here, right now, and do jumping jacks. He would have no idea.
That he's that focused.
He's
when
that focused, yeah.
he must have what do you call it, tunnel vision or
Tunnel
something?
vision, yeah. Now
Some-
he doesn't have a lot of angle, but he needs to pot this ball, come off the bottom rail, and put that 8 ball right there in the bottom right.
So he's gonna force this forward, see if he can get the angle he needs.
Bam.
Nice.
Did it. Well done.
Well, if this is the thing, then there's a possibility he might give you the 2 points you need for this.
Well, yeah, yeah.
He can
Let's
play.
go, Will.
He's got a solid stroke so far.
And
No,
it's in.
no wasted motion for this man. I agree. No wasted motion on him at all. It's just align everything,
Yeah.
see the table for what it gives you, and then work the strategy that'll get you there.
That's
And
right.
fortunately for Will, I think he'll be fine. At least that rack showed that he can hold his own.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see if Atis all the way from Ho Chi Minh can put on his own show here.
Right.
But as it is, That's a good start for him.
Great start. You know, Atis broke the balls and didn't sink a ball.
Yeah,
You know, Will took advantage of the situation and went ahead and ran out. So now the momentum is on Will's side, but all he needs to do is pocket a ball off the break. If
that's
he,
right.
that is the next goal, is pocket a ball off the break and have control of the table.
Yeah. Now I noticed that with the when you go for the triangle because the rack is in such a triangular shape,
Hmm.
it seems that it seems to get the best results if you're trying to make a ball and spread them out. If you hit from within the center area approximately, so is
Yeah,
that something you've observed also?
I have observed that, but not directly in the center.
Okay,
If you hit directly in the center, you don't normally hit a ball. You have to be a little bit off center
like a few inches to the left or right,
or right, correct. Now, if you are all the way to the side of the rail, you know,
like you would a nine ball,
like
let's
you
say.
would a nine ball, if you're all the way over there, you can probably make the eight ball
Yeah.
off the break, which doesn't really matter here in this tournament because
Yes.
you'd spot it in that case. But what it does is you can make a ball, but then most of the time, the majority of the balls are going to go to the same side that you shot from.
Which is going to make it harder to clear.
It makes it harder to clear. Now, if you're a high level tactician and you play a lot of 14.1,
Right.
which is straight pull, you can work that kind of angle to your benefit.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
true.
knock all the balls to one side, making sure that no matter what happens, you give yourself a chance to get back to the table.
Hmm.
And if you're good at knocking balls around and bumping off another ball,
Yes.
you can win a lot of games that way. And I know a player here
Yes.
who is really good at that. His name is Rory. You know the guy?
Ah, yeah, Rory.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the guy who got in the final with Patrick, right?
Yeah, that was an awesome final. I mean, these guys, they went at it like they were at a WNT event,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
they brought out everything and then some. That was the
Yeah.
fun part. I mean, that
Yeah.
was why when I saw it, I said, man, I wish the matches would be this good consistently, so that at least
Mm,
I would not get bored at all.
no, not at all. Well, interestingly enough, look at what Will is doing. He's
Mm.
actually going all the way to the side. Now, let's watch the reaction to the balls, depending on what ball he hits. Now, if he's hitting the center ball as opposed to the second ball, he might not get as many clusters.
Yes,
He might break them out a bit, but let's see what happens.
that's a surprisingly good spread actually
That's
for
pretty good, yeah.
because I was actually expecting the balls to cluster more, but it seems he got a reasonably good spread.
Reasonably good, yeah, because he hit the center ball instead of hitting the second ball,
Hmm.
you know.
So the good news for him is now he has the option to pick which balls he's going for. I think he's going for the stripes based on what
Oh,
he said.
that's a clear a clear view. You have to go for the stripes here because they're all open. You don't have the problem like you see the 7 ball there. You
Yes,
don't want that if you can avoid it.
yes, as much as possible.
Perfect opening shot, pulled
Hmm.
it back. He can either knock down this 9 and then come back for the 14 or hit the 14, draw back just a little bit and
Yeah.
leave himself with a nice angle to pot the 9 in the side.
So he's thinking. I believe that's him measuring the angles there. I believe when.
That's what Will does.
Yeah, he sounded like he was trying to bring out the protractor and the triangle and said, "All right, I got this."
He does that in his head, man, I tell you.
I'm
And he
sure.
drew back just a little bit, perfect. And now he has a great angle. Well, a little bit more of an angle than he wanted, but he should be okay here.
Hmm.
He has options.
Yeah, and I think I'm sure he studied the table quite a bit with during all the warm ups and everything. He's probably figured, okay, the tables tend to be a bit slidey, so maybe not do a lot of draws as much.
Yeah, yeah. You want to reduce the amount of draws you're doing if you can. So now that rolled a bit more, but you know what? He's lucked out. He's got the 15.
Yeah, and the shake of the head, I think, basically said, got away with that.
Yeah, he did. He went forward a little bit more. I think he wanted to hit the 10 next.
Yeah, I would have actually gone for the 10 too because it's in a rather awkward spot. So unlike the 12 and the 15, which are much more open,
Seems like he's trying to draw back off this 15 and
get
maybe
back,
bump the 7.
maybe get back to the 10 actually.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, he did. Well done.
He was trying to get back. I think he knows that the 10 is going to be a potential headache ball. So he said, "I got to get this one out."
Good, good job. So let's see if he can pot this 10 and then make an angle to get that 14.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the angle for it.
Atis is sitting here thinking, what do I got to do to get back to the table?
Yeah, he's thinking. He's thinking, what did I just walk into? What did
You know, yeah, a little support from your teammate there. That's good.
yeah.
Well, because he did nothing wrong in the first except, break the balls and then
Yeah.
not pot a ball. So Will took advantage of the situation. Will has then broken the balls, which I was saying before, like he has the momentum now. So let's see what he does to get on this 14. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
That
You're going to hear
is.
some claps here. There
Yeah.
we go, yeah.
I mean that was actually pretty hard to pull off because he could have easily gone the wrong way on this that one.
Easily, easily. That was really good. I mean, he would have liked it to come off of that rail a little bit more and give himself a straighter shot. But you know what? With this angle, he can pot this 14 or 12, excuse
That's
me.
a 12. Yeah, that's a
He
12.
can
Yeah.
pot this 12
Bump.
and bump into the 7 and free up the 8 for a shot.
That's what I was looking at too. He might just need to use this to bump it free.
Straight stroke. And he does
Wow.
brilliantly. Well
Look.
done, Will.
Ah, well, Will showing that he is as deliberate as they come.
Yeah, Will the tactician. Now he just needs to breathe. I'm surprised he didn't take his time. Yep, I knew it. He stood up.
He was trying
right
to
on cue.
he was trying to remind himself, okay, calm down, dude.
That is Will. I knew he would stand up to reposition, calm himself down, and pot this 8 ball. And it's in.
Yeah.
2 8 ball runs.
Wow.
A 8 ball run and a breaking run. Well done, Will. We
Yeah.
are proud of you, man.
Will just yeah, I think Will decided, you know what, I'm gonna have someone for breakfast and
Yeah.
and it's that guy right there. So look, the team obviously feeling good.
Yeah.
Now it's down to just one more match, and if Will can inspire your next teammate to actually have a repeat performance,
Yes.
then it's 6-all. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a great start for your team.
That would be good.
And speaking of which, again, just to remind everyone, the Navigator Japan booth will be open until 4 p.m. today. So if you want to get, of course, those Navigator tips and everything, I mean, you know how good those tips are.
Absolutely.
And, of course, if you want those, yeah, you can get them. I mean, I'm not yet at the point where I can afford the Navigator, or I'm not sure, or whether I know it will actually work for me.
Mhm.
But for sure, I still want that jump cue. My goodness. I still want that jump cue because it's going to work for me because, let's face it, I'm not the best at, how do I put it? My game still has a lot of improvement to it. I mean, the thing is, I've played very inconsistently for a long time.
Right.
I don't really practice on the regular. I mean,
Mhm.
I do it more for the fun of it than anything else. I'm not as serious probably about it, although I do appreciate the things about it, like the physics,
Oh yeah.
like how this part of the cue can affect the shot and everything,
Mhm.
the strategy and all that. So that's what I'm looking for here.
Yeah.
That's and of course the fact that pool is one of the few sports that I can conceivably still continue playing, even though I'm already in my 40s, 50s, and so on.
Oh, absolutely.
And speaking of which, for your team, it's gonna be Kim Kirill who'll be stepping in, and he'll be taking on Kunal Verdia from the Ho Chi Minh team.
That's right.
So we're gonna see. So what does Kim bring to the table here?
Well, I can tell you what, Kim. Well, we call him the Iceman. We call him the Iceman.
So he's the poker face on the team.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's actually Seoul 1 team captain,
Yes.
and he's originally from Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, and he is a really good player. He was actually one of our super singles.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, along with Max Martinez, who's the team captain of Seoul 2.
Yes.
So, Iceman he's really, I mean, he's one of the best players that we have.
Right. Right.
And I mean, it's almost crazy to say that when you saw what Will just did, but yeah, that's Max Martinez walking by right
Yep.
now. Go Max.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Max
He's.
actually got third place in the super singles.
Yeah, I saw him
So,
there. I saw him. Yeah, he actually performed pretty solidly.
oh yeah, and Iceman is basically just like Max. They're both really solid, and they're great players.
Well, that's good. We're gonna see if Kim Kirill can actually put on a show here and duplicate Will's performance from earlier.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. I mean, you never know. We might not even get to see him come to the table. Like we don't know how Atis plays. Like we've only seen him hit one stroke here.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, so Atis might be one of the best players in the room, but we have no idea because Will took advantage of the situation
Yeah,
and did a great job.
I actually agree with you there.
Yeah,
That there's a lot that could happen.
that's right.
Now let's see. So he looks like he's on solid streak
Yeah,
today.
he is on solid because he already. I thought his
The two.
opponent. Oh no, he missed his ball. Okay.
Yeah, good.
All right, so Iceman's on solids. As you can see, there's a whole cluster of balls here. Now
Yeah.
he's gonna have to figure out where can I play safe? How can I get safe here and leave him with the toughest shot?
I mean, to be fair, where he could try hiding it using actually the 10 ball. It's a possible hiding spot or something because
Maybe he can come off of the 2,
yes,
bump the 10, and bring the cue ball down a bit to bump off of this ball,
and then hide
and then
behind.
hide it behind there.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting. What do you call that? That's gonna be a Lemony Snicket
Lemony Snicket, yeah.
series of unfortunate events kind of play. But he might actually pull this off. Who knows?
Let's see. Bam, bam, and he does it.
Yeah, he said, well, you know what? Let me make some marmalade out of those
That's
lemons,
the only
right?
thing I saw, and that's exactly what he executed.
But yeah, you're right. He actually saw the problem and he said, "Yeah, we'll come up with a solution for that."
Do you think he can see? No, he can't see past that 8 ball. He has to
Nah.
go for. Yeah,
Not
he's gotta
not
go for-
likely. Not likely. I think he can probably see the cheek of it, the
That's
left cheek.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be forced to go for the longer shot. Wow.
Ooh, and he drills it.
Yeah.
Well done, Canal.
Although I'm not sure he wanted to be that close.
Oh, he has no problems here.
Okay.
He can see straight past that ball, and pocket that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he can pocket this ball here, and then even go forward and then pocket the 12 next.
All right. We'll see.
Oh,
Nice.
he drew it back. Wow.
Wow. Well,
Excuse me, Kunal.
so, some guys, I guess it's the confidence. I
But you
guess
see
it's
the problem.
confidence.
He had the same problem. He overdrew it, so now he's too close to the rail. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to be that close to the
Yeah.
rail.
He wanted a few more inches outwards. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
But well,
Well, let's see what he does here. Maybe he can go forward, go 2 rails, and then put the 9 in this top left corner. Oh, he's not going forward. He's going to draw again. I guess he's a drawer.
yeah. I guess he likes to. I guess he feels more comfortable going for that.
Yeah, he's a drawer. And that
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
he didn't call that, which is not what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
That is the thing about drawing the ball, especially when you're angled up like that
Yes.
off of the rail.
Yeah.
You don't know the reaction of what's going to happen. It makes the potting, the ball you're trying to pot, much harder to do.
Yeah. And let's not forget that because of the downward angle you have, it actually can cause the ball to jump
Correct.
to some degree, which is why when in the mechanics of a jump shot, you go for the like 40 to 50 to 60
45 to 50 degrees up
Yeah.
like this. Yeah.
because that's what forces the ball to jump. And that was, I've had that situation too where it's awkward. So that's why I
Yeah.
would have preferred. That's why I prefer it if it's a few inches out,
Oh, yeah.
so that at least I can figure out at least I can choose
That's right.
the particular spin I want to put.
Well, Canal needs to go for the side pocket here.
Yeah.
Put the 10 in the side. Try to miss that 2 ball unless he's going to draw again, which is his thing apparently, and then hit the 11 next. He drew just enough. He's going to have to use the bridge unless he goes for the 9 first and go up.
Unless he goes for the 11 first down here, yeah.
I thought he was going for the 11. He's going to have to use the bridge or
Oh yeah.
plays playing lefty? Is he a lefty?
Yeah, he's playing the offhand
He's
here.
playing. Yeah, he's playing opposite hand.
Opposite hand play. Wow.
Well done. Is he gonna get that bounce he needs? No, he's not.
He would have wanted to be more like the 50-yard line maybe,
Yeah,
or a little more towards
yeah.
the center of the table. But yeah,
He's gonna go for the bank here into the center pocket, center right pocket.
yeah.
But the problem with that, even if he sinks the ball, he has nothing to do to get on this 8 ball.
That's why my thought is he might actually. Yeah, I'm thinking whether he'll consider a safety at this point of some sort because, I mean, let's be honest, the balls are still clustered here for Kim, so
Yeah,
he'll basically want to have, you know what, Kim, work on your balls first.
yeah. Let's see what he does here. He may want to just go ahead and pot this ball
Hmm.
because if he goes for that center right pocket and he misses, at least the 9 should be in the center of the table, leaving himself options
Yes,
if he gets back to the table.
that's right. He doesn't want to. At least he doesn't want to give him a total blank. A total blank
Right.
there.
He hit it pretty hard, a little bit harder than I thought he should. But let's see how it ends up. Not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Not too bad. That's actually pretty good because if he ever gets an angle anywhere on the left of this table, he's gonna be able to, pot that 9 and
Yes.
leave it for the 8 ball.
Nicely done.
Very good.
And
That's the Iceman.
now I'm thinking here, should he go for the? Will the one I wonder pass that?
Past the 2.
Past the two? Yeah, I wonder if it'll pass the two,
If it does, he should definitely go for it.
so that he gets rid of the last problematic shot because everything
Wow.
else is pretty okay.
You see what he called the 2
Wow.
into that left side pocket. This is very tricky.
Yes.
He's got to go straight through this ball.
I wouldn't go for it normally
Well,
either.
it's a two-way shot because look where he'll leave his cue ball.
Nicely done.
And
You're
that's
right.
exactly why he did it. Yeah.
You're
good
right.
job.
So he basically said, "Yeah, I'll leave you. I'll let you worry about the 9."
Right. So he has no angle here to actually pot the 9. He can come off of the long rail to hit it,
Yes.
but not know what's going to happen to the cue ball.
Yeah. Because if he tries to hit it on directly, he may actually risk a scratch from that
Oh,
angle.
for sure. If he tries to hit it directly, he definitely risks a scratch. He loves hitting at the bottom of the cue ball here. Let's see what he's doing. Oh,
He's trying to figure out like this. Yeah. Even he's starting to hesitate.
wait, he's actually calling the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, so he put it in a position to better suit him being able to pot it later on,
Yep.
especially since Iceman's gonna have to get rid of this 4 ball.
Yes. So the 4 looks like the most logical one to attack here,
Absolutely,
and then after that, what would you go for after the 4?
I'd
Assuming.
go for the 3.
So-
I'd hit this 4.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? He's so close to the rail. It's kind of hard, right?
Yes.
He's might if he can get enough speed and if it's enough angle. I can't really tell.
So go for the 2 this time.
Oh, he's playing safe again.
Yeah.
He's playing safe.
He might want to bring it back down again so that he'll force
He's
the
gonna
9.
leave it behind the 3 ball. That's what he's trying to do. And it didn't go as far as he wanted.
Yeah. It fell short.
It fell short. It's a tough shot because it was a long table safety shot. And the
Mhm.
speed had to be exactly right to get it behind that 3 ball.
My thought was I would have gone the opposite way, so that would have gone this way instead, and then
Be blocked
go-
by the 4.
yeah.
Oh, and he could see it all the way. He didn't get the snooker at all.
But here's the problem now. He has to be careful that he doesn't touch the 4
Mm-hmm.
because if he does, that's an obvious foul. Nicely done.
Okay, Canal makes the 8 ball here,
Yep.
and he's on the board with 1 game.
Yeah. My plan was initially he could have hit it the opposite way instead, so that it would rebound back towards the left side of the table, so
Right.
that the 9 would not have had an option to go in.
Yeah, you're right because it had enough angle to get in no matter where you were on the right
Yeah.
side of the table. unless you got really behind that three ball, there was
That's right.
no snooker. I see.
That's what I was thinking because I was also a little surprised. I said that's a little risky because I myself would have a lot of difficulty trying to hide it behind that. It's a very
Yeah.
precision, it's a very precise
Right.
safety that you have to
Right.
pull off. Unlike that, it has a lot more. If you went the opposite way, there's
Right.
a lot more room for error. So even
Yeah.
if you do make a mistake there, it's still going to be a much harder shot
That's
at the
right.
end of the day. And then if that's your tactic here, you're trying to get out.
Right.
You're trying to at least make it as tough for your opponent as possible
Right.
and keep any chance you have of staying in the match
Right.
there.
Well, don't forget, there was also the option of actually going for the four ball.
Oh yeah,
You
that
know,
too. That too.
going for that four ball and then trying to hit. Trying to run out
Hmm.
because the three wasn't that easy because it was on the rail.
That's right. Yeah.
But the four ball, even though he was close to the rail coming off to try to hit that straight in, wasn't an easy shot. But I mean, if you don't have a good safety, just go for the shot.
Agreed. Agreed. Well, anyway, he got a break here, but since it's dry as Death Valley right about now. Hmm.
He's looking at he's studying the table right now because he wants to see what Canal's gonna do
Yeah.
and
Yeah. He.
see. There's a little bit of cluster here, so you see you got a stripe and a solid clustered on the left. You have two stripes clustered on the right, and then you have up here the top. You have that 6 and the 12.
Yeah.
Blocking each other. So there's a chance that we're gonna see both players come to the table.
Yeah. I mean, this is not gonna. There's no. The run out's not guaranteed at this point. So yeah.
Yeah. So it seems that Canal is going to combo the 4 in,
Yeah.
and this may open up the solid for him to be able to have a good run at this.
Yep. Well, we'll find
Okay.
out.
Well, with this 14 didn't make that easy by kissing the 3
Yeah. That's that might complicate things. You're right.
just a bit. Yeah.
Although he's looking at it now. Now the two though, does it pass? Does it see daylight between?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Oh yeah, he sees it straight through. That's not the problem. I think what he's trying to figure out is what do I do after that?
Yeah, that's what I
You
was
know,
thinking too.
Can he roll forward and knock that 3 loose?
If he has the angle for it, why not? I mean, he seems he's going for it.
Yeah.
He might be able to nudge
see-
it free.
See how he's trying to put a little right spin on it. Oh, and that spin is what did him in.
Yeah, he didn't compensate enough for the spin, so that caused it to go offline.
Right. I
Yeah.
think I think Iceman might go for this into the side pocket. That's his only real shot.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot. Unless it goes past that 7. Do you think it gets past there?
The 7, I doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like it.
He's calling it.
Okay.
It must.
Okay. Well, he must. Apparently, his view is better than
Yeah,
ours.
better than our view because what we see here on the screen, it looks like the 7 is blocking him, but he can see it.
Yeah. I guess there is daylight in this direction.
Oh, he went for the side.
Well, then,
Exactly what I first thought. Okay.
Yeah. But it's still a good start. At least now, he's gonna look at the cluster there, the two stripes next to each other, and trying to see if there's how much gap there is. I guess.
Yeah, that's a smart thing because you have to address it. You want to get to your problem as quickly as possible.
Yes.
You don't want it to become a burden later on.
I think he sees that a possible combo might actually work here.
He might be trying to split him. I'm not sure what he's aiming at. He's
Oh yeah, he
splitting
went for
them.
the
Yep,
split.
he
Nice.
went for the split. Yep.
Nicely done.
Okay, and I think he can see that 11 past the 1 and the 5.
Nice. Yeah. You're right. It looks like an open path there.
Yep, and come up for the 9
Yeah.
next. So the stroke has to be pretty precise here to
Yes.
keep the forward momentum enough to come up there and not get too close to the 9 to be able to pot it.
I hear you. You got that right. And the thing is that the 12 ball is also going to be an interesting thing to work out there. So I'm trying to figure out where how he'll work that one out. Right.
Boom.
Oh,
And okay, so he didn't go up far enough. He was not able to get to the 9 right now, which is fine. he still has to navigate around this 12,
Yes.
and he has to get down. He's gonna have to pot this stripe here, come
Correct.
around,
Correct.
and see what he can do to get unwedged from this 14, or maybe he can bring it up for the 9. Oh, look at that! That's the Iceman. Look
Wow.
at you, man. Well done.
Well, I guess he
Great
saw
shot.
that the 14 was actually yeah makeable from that spot.
See, he sees things this way. I mean, this man is he's really, really great on the table. I tell you.
So he gonna be drawing it back from this spot then. Set draw, I think, right?
He's trying to figure it out what he's gonna do. He's got to get on this 9 somehow. So I hope by doing what he's doing doesn't cause him to not make the shot. Ooh, and he got on the 9. And
Wow,
he got on the 9.
that is beautiful.
This is what he does. Very proud of this man.
This is Kim at his best right here.
Absolutely.
Now the only question now we'll just leave is the 12, obviously. This one right here.
Yeah. So he's going to have to come off this 9. If he puts enough right spin, he can go forward, bump that 5, and leave himself straight for the 12 all the way down at the bottom right corner.
Right.
Not an easy thing to do. He bumped it. Ooh.
Oh, wait a second. I
Ooh.
think not what he wanted at all, I would
No,
think.
Not what he wanted.
Uh,
And I don't think that he can slice that into the bottom left corner.
That looks very iffy. He's checking it out now, I'm sure, but
I think he's looking at the side pocket now.
yeah. I mean, the side pocket might go, but this is going to be some extreme surgery right here.
Yeah, and not scratch at the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Because if you hit it that thin and hard, because you got to give it some speed to get across the whole table, you don't want to scratch in the bottom right
I
corner.
think he's going to be a little draw to try and counter that risk.
Yep. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Very smooth. Very smooth.
That was still a spectacular attempt, even from that awkward spot, certainly.
That's right. So now the pressure's on him to clear out this table to be able to get on the 8 ball.
Yeah.
You know, that 12 is pretty open to go into that side or the corner or anywhere.
That's right. He's got to make this count because now, with how open and how many balls Kim just has left, now the pressure's on him to finish off what he can.
Yep.
Now, I'm betting that's probably why he'll probably try to make the 2 the last ball so he can get position on the 8.
Yes, indeed. That would be the smart move here. He probably will go for the 1, and but it's going to give him a bit of an angle on the 7
Yes.
that he might not want, but he might go for the 7 later.
Ooh.
Knock in the 6, come off the rail, and get onto the 5.
That's right.
But because he has not a good angle, he's probably going to draw. We know the Canal loves to draw.
Yes.
He's probably going to draw for the 7 and try to come below it, so that
Oh.
Oh,
Wait a
is
second.
that a foul?
I think the referee.
That was a foul.
I think the referee caught him. Wait.
Hold on,
Wait. They're gonna. I think they're checking.
that's a foul.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
Hold on,
Uh.
Canal, take. Wait a second, Canal.
Wait. Yeah.
You got to let the refs.
Hold up. Yeah.
You got to let them make their call. Hold on.
Well, referee, I think is gonna double check now. Yeah, I think they're doing a conversation right there. They're just double checking, making sure.
It seems that they have called a foul, and Canal is contesting that foul.
Oh man, what a time!
This, wow, this is. Is there a way we can replay it here?
I'm not sure, and don't think we have the angle to actually replay it, even if we could. I don't think we have a replay for this one.
There was a foul called on the floor. Okay, the ref called a foul,
Yes.
and it seems that the ref believes that he saw it, and Canal is contesting.
Well, that's going to be a huge call if it is, because that's going to give Kim the opportunity to at least shrink the gap to just 2 points.
That's right.
Referees, I think, are going to have a quick discussion there. Yeah, I think they're discussing it here. There,
Well, everyone wants to look at everyone wants to look at the tape.
yeah. The problem is, I'm not sure we have the capability to replay that, but we'll try to see if we can. We'll see what we can do here. But this is going to be an interesting scenario here. Yeah, I think they're calling in the
Head
head
referee.
referee obviously to help decide this one.
I think what the problem's going to be is if the referee has called a foul, it's a foul. If he says that that's what it is, unless they're going to have the instant replay ability, why
Yes.
can you then say it's not a foul?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because usually when the referee calls the foul, it's something. Well, they call the foul for a reason because
Correct.
they're just trying to make it fair.
Right.
And basically, and if we look at the angle where he was from, just from the
Hmm.
camera angle alone, it looked very feasible that he could have in fact had his shirt
Right.
brush on the two ball
Yep.
because he had to he had to it was like he was stretching over the
That's
two
right.
to get to the six,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
and we
Stretching across two balls, actually, the two and the eight.
yeah, and I mean the fact, I mean that's something we have to check out here. We're gonna just hang on here, see what they're. I think they're going
Oh, they're
to.
looking at it. They're looking at someone's recording,
No, I think they're. Yeah, I think they're
and
looking at it.
they've confirmed that it is in fact a foul.
Oh well, that's
That
gonna hurt.
is wow. That's a ball in hand.
Yeah,
It's a ball in
yeah.
hand for Iceman.
I think they just had. Yeah, I think they just had to double check the recording on the phone, see if it was there,
Right,
and
right.
good enough.
Yeah,
And true to form, at least now.
yeah. By
Looks,
the way, those cheers you heard were not anyone cheering because the foul happened. That was a
it's an
different
opposite
team.
table. It's an opposite
Yeah,
table. Yeah.
that was someone else cheering for their teammate to win.
True. True.
So and now Iceman will take advantage of this situation and be able to pot the eight ball for the win. And he's done it.
Yeah, still a lot of respect though
Yeah.
between the guys. At least it was just that, and even Kim is kind of saying like, "I wish I didn't have to win it that
Yeah,
way."
yeah. Kunal played really, really strong. You can tell he's a great player,
Yeah.
and he had an opportunity there by knocking in that six, coming
Yes.
down, and getting on the rest of his balls there. He would have probably done well.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the referees still did their job,
That's right.
and I mean, again, Kunal put up a great show. He was actually set to win it. That just one unfortunate
That's
thing
right.
was what stopped it otherwise. And
It's funny you say he was set to win, even though he had four balls left on the table, but
yeah,
they were all open.
very open.
And if he would have not fouled, had a really good chance to run out and pot that eight ball.
Yeah.
But Iceman took advantage of the situation prior to that by leaving himself only with one ball that was
Yes.
open to be able to be shot at any time. He was given that opportunity.
Very nice. And I mean, again, it's all in all still a great match. And
Hmm.
now that we've completed the swing here for your group, so the final score for your group at the moment is 7-5.
7-5.
So 2 point gap, but still very much in contention from what I can tell here.
That's right. That's right.
Still
And these
very-
were some great matches. We didn't really comment on Paul Riddle's match. I think you had another commentator in there, but he's also really, really good player
Yeah.
in Korea, and we're proud of him for keeping the torch lit for
Mhm.
APC Korea. So well done, Paul. Well done, Mark, and thank you for having me.
Well,
really
I appreciate it,
this.
Frank. I appreciate it. So we'll be back. We'll just be taking a break to continue our coverage, and then let's see if we can get someone else from the other teams involved so that they can tell us more, like what you've been doing. All right.
No problem.
Well, you take care. You
Thank
take
you.
care, right?
All right. Bye-bye.